Welcome to my new video of a time-lapse of this painting. And you can see I had some references and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about this process for a bit, and then we can get into the real stuff. Alright, so I thought I wanted to draw something that was cool, so I did that. But yeah, so I try to make it very wispy, very dark, very grim and dramatic with the lighting and with the castle and everything, because castles are cool. And crows are like death, and he's like death, so yeah. He's kind of in like a sassy pose. I'm gonna be honest, that's quite sassy. But yeah. So anyways, today I also wanted to talk about some story because I think that's fun. You get to know story. But I just wanna. I've been having this story. Not really, actually. I've been having the characters from this story for over like a decade, no cap, and there's no story. But recently I came up with something, just a good base, and I'm very satisfied with it. But I'll add on to it when the time comes. But basically, it's like there's this. It's a fantasy thing, and people have magic and stuff, and there's demigods, gods. So yeah, and this character is Amal. I draw him a lot. And he's my profile picture because he's my favorite child. I'm just kidding. I have no favorite children. But yeah, he's the demigod of blood. I know, very edgy. He's a very edgy guy, to be honest. But yeah, basically he's like a bloodbender, but like not from like Avatar, because Avatar is like a kid show and they couldn't actually show blood, but then he's actually, you're gonna see the blood, so it will be cool. Anyways, let's get to the point here, which is the story. So let's begin. I'm just gonna tell you the intro, just what I have. It's probably gonna change, but just for fun, let's tell the story time. Okay, let's set the mood. Some like fantasy music, I don't know what's fantasy. Yeah, just like, yeah, that one. Okay. And okay, let's begin. So, once upon a time, there was a castle in the kingdom of Astria. I know, came up with Astria myself. Anyways, and there once was a young man named Amal who lived in this castle, ruled under the god of pain. His name was Lumen. This is very good narration, I know. Lumen was ashamed to even look at his own son Amal. Why? We don't know yet. But he was so ashamed, he didn't even want him to go outside and expose himself. But one dinner, Amal noticed there was some thieves in the castle, and just some rambunctious kid. What is that word? What is rambunctious? Why did I just say that? Anyways, pretend that makes sense. And they were stealing from the castle. But Amal was curious, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, those are like friends. They could be friends." And he tries to say hi, but he's very bad at socializing because he's been kept under the roof of the castle for too long. And yeah, basically they're like, "Oh god, we're gonna get caught, run away." And then Amal's like, no friends. Then he decides to sneak out to the commoners because he's like, whoa, I wanna know what it's like down there. And then so he's like chilling, he's making friends, he's meeting people, and then he sees those kids from earlier that were stealing from his kingdom or whatever, his castle, but this kingdom is a bit dramatic. Anyways, so yeah, and obviously they're like, oh my god, we're gonna get caught. But Amal's like, no, I want to be your friend. And then, you know, he makes them less tense by like being cool and chill, showing some epic magic tricks, you know. But then they all bump into some kingdom guards, and then sorry, I'm like reading my document. I don't quite remember everything that happened from the top of my head. But the kids are on a wanted list, and they don't want to get caught because they're wanted. And so Amal's like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get caught too, because I'm not supposed to be here. But otherwise, they get a little fight, and Amal's like, boom, kaboom, hiya, basically. And so the guards are like, bleh. Yeah. And then Amal sucks at using magic, so he just faints. But then he wakes up, and then they're all together with his new friends, and they have a little chat conversation. They're like, wow, Amal, that was like pretty cool, like, oh my gosh. And then Amal's like, thanks, man. that's not on the document, but I think that should be canon. Anyways, one of the kiddos are like, they mentioned this isle of healing, which is this island with healing people, and they can cure curses, because one of them was cursed, so he mentioned that while they're talking. And then Amal's like, what? I never heard of that. Oh my god. Anyways, transition. I know, pretty crazy. Transition to this island, and there's this guy I know, named Maple. It's this guy, I'll show a picture, I know. And then he's just vibing. He heals, it's showing, because I want to show his like magic. So he's gonna heal this bird with magic. You know what I mean? And then he goes to his engineering studio, because he's like a crafty guy, you know, so he does some engineering, like pink bonk, because that's what like tools be doing. And so he walks around town, and you get to see the environment and stuff. And he's working on his project, and he has a robot friend named Larry. Insert picture. I'm sorry. Let me get some water. I have no more water left. Okay, I need to refill it, but whatever. So then there's like this war general coming to Maple, and then he's like, man, Maple, you need to help out with this war. It's like really serious, dude. We need your skills, bruh. Exactly what he says. Maple's like, I'm done with this war. This sucks. I'm gonna move. And then the other guy's like, what? Yeah, how can you move away from your precious island? But yeah. Then transition back to Amal, when him and his new friends bond together, and they teach him how to be a normal person, because he was a very secluded person. Yeah. Anyways, so then Lumen, Amal's dad, is like going on a little stroll among the citizens, you know, in the little carriage thing with their, you know, monarchical glancing at the low lives. And Lumen's basically like, Amal, look at these disgusting peasants. You should not associate them with them at all. And then Amal's like, hey, yeah, sure. But anyways, someone alert. How far are we? You know what? That's all. Okay, we're gonna end on a cliffhanger. Oh wait, let me create some cliffhanger content. Okay, so then Lumen is alerted about these people planning an uprising, and they've been caught. And guess what? It's Amal's new friend. Dun dun dun! What will he do? Find out in the next episode. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bro fizz. No, I'm kidding. That felt nostalgic. Bye-bye.